Hi guys! In this video you'll see how the actors of the TV series Martin 1992-1997 have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they look then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Martin-Payne, Martin Lawrence, works at a radio station and hosts his own program. His true calling is to entertain others with his antics. He often acts rude and selfish to those around him and always plays pranks on them, but he's a good person at heart. Sean McDermott is an engineer at radio station Gossett. He is a flippant guy who often lets his boss Sam down. He is a bit odd and seems to be non-serious, but nevertheless he can give a good and deep advice at the right time. The role played by John Grease. Pamela James is Gina's best friend, Tommy's girlfriend. She works for a PR firm. She has a cheeky and short-tempered personality as well as a sharp tongue. She knows her worth, has an interest in style and a beautiful voice, and often sings. Cole Brown, Carl Anthony Payne too, is Martin's close friend and earns a living cleaning planes at the airport. He's a little stupid and naive, but good-natured and not touchy. He loves weird hats and plus-size women and is always up for new acquaintances. Stan Winters is Martin's boss, owner of radio station Gossett. He uses too much cologne and wears outdated clothes. He is unreliable and dodgy, gets into large debts, is completely unable to run a business and constantly fails in his endeavors. Played by Garrett Morris. Tommy Strong is Martin's best friend, a level-headed, smart and charming guy. He loves women and will not miss the opportunity to meet. His secret is his place of work, played by Thomas Michael Ford, who died of a ruptured abdominal aneurysm in 2016. Brother Man, Reginald Bullard, Martin's neighbor who enters buildings only by fire escapes and always hangs around Martin's apartment. He's lazy, loves a calm and restless life, and avoids tension in every possible way. Even his walk and voice are slow and lazy. Titus is Gina's hairdresser who seems to be attracted to Martin, who affectionately calls him Almond. He is handsome and stylish, always following fashion. He's a good listener and gives Gina some advice about her life. The role is played by Bentley Kyle Evans. Shanice McGillicuddy, Cole's girlfriend, a very friendly woman, always with a positive attitude. However, she's even more goofy than Cole. When he proposed to Shanice, he did the ring in a cake, which she ate, and Shanice had to be X-rayed. Played by Maura McDade. Hustle Man, Tracy Morgan, is a local supplier of dubious discount goods and services. He tries to sell absolutely unnecessary things, always tries to save money and is driven by profit. He's very resourceful and comes up with all sorts of wild things to sell. Mr. Jim, Martin's hairdresser, is a cheerful man, always ready to support Martin, but doesn't miss the opportunity to play a trick on him. He does his job well and likes good tips. He was played by John Wesley, who died of multiple myeloma in 2019. Louis is the caretaker of the house where Martin lives. He always comes to the call to the client too late. He's very resourceful and knows how to get out of difficult situations. One day, he decides to marry Pam to avoid deportation. Mr. Whittaker is Gina's boss. He's strict with his employees, but is supportive and tries to give them career opportunities. He is respected and treats others the same way. He can be a little nervous, but always calms down quickly. Played by Michael Collier. Leon Lonnie Love is a local fire and brimstone preacher who doesn't condemn greed, lies, deceit, theft and depravity. He has very modern views and believes that not all people are perfect and there is nothing wrong with small mistakes. Played by David Allen Greer. Kilolo is a hairdresser at Shanice's Show-Now barbershop. She is also a friend of Shanice's. She is brazen but very artistic, loves attention, and is popular with men. She follows fashion and considers herself irresistible. Played by Yolanda Yo-Yo Whittaker. Evelyn Porter is Martin's neighbor who is also friends with his mom. She always wants to be aware of the latest developments, but she is friendly and even sometimes can help with her advice. Played by Lavanda Page, who died of a heart attack in 2002. Lakita is a nail stylist at Shanice's beauty salon as well as her friend. She has a fiery character and energy, follows fashion, loves to gossip. She is grumpy, talks a lot and likes to argue, and considers herself irresistible. The role is played by C.M.B. Kelly. Mr. Booker is a member of Martin's TV program. He is somewhat silly and constantly argues with his wife. He has a stubborn and intractable personality, but loves to spend time with his friends at the bar, telling them about his dreams. Played by Jerry Poindexter. Ellen, Lynn Whitfield, is an attractive woman vacationing on a liner. She is educated, has a charm and style, likes men. She is very emotional and even tries to jump off the ship because of a failed relationship. But Martin saves her and she turns her attention to him. Sterling Sweets is the owner of the television channel. He is very attractive, confident, knows his strength and adores women. He is very polite, but knows what he wants and always achieves it. He is a careerist, is respected in his circles. Played by Phil Morris. Valentina Watson is a contestant on Martin's television show. He is a bit goofy and mediocre and acts very strange, especially around women. However, he dreams of true love, but is ready to meet everyone who looks at him. The role is played by Chris Rock. Clyde works as a mail delivery man for a TV company. He loves beautiful women and doesn't hesitate to get acquainted with them, despite his social status and short stature. Played by Anthony Johnson, who died of multiple organ failure in 2021. Nicole is a sweet and attractive girl who meets Martin at a club. She's compassionate, always understands the essence of problems, and calmly reacts to everything. She has a good sense of humor, dreams of a real family, and a big house. Played by Lark Voorhees. Benny, Tony Cox, is a shorty and the leader of the local cafe gang. He has a harsh rival, is always ready for a fight, and wants to kick the ass of anyone who even somehow looks at him the wrong way. He masterfully owns with nunchucks and is always ready to use them. Jackie Chan is a friend of Shanice, whom she met when he went to her hairdresser to get a haircut. He is fun, interesting person with a lot of knowledge in different areas. He comes to visit Shanice to celebrate Christmas together. The role is played by Jackie Chan. The plumber loves to play pranks on clients and charges too much for his work. He dreams of becoming an actor, attends a theater studio, and even reads poetry while working. Played by Mike Hagerty, who died of a heart attack while in a coma in 2022. Kelly Garrett is the theater producer. He's an attractive man with a modern taste and outlook, always looking for something new in theatrical art and is ready to produce unusual productions. He feels that he can bring success and profit. Played by Dorian Wilson. Sergeant Strong is Tommy's father, a highly decorated military man. He is a brave man with a strong spirit and character. He is feared and respected, and even when he is not in the service, he still behaves as if he were the commander-in-chief in life. Played by John Amos. Jenna Von Owe works as a secretary and personal assistant for a television company. She is smart and attractive, devotes most of her time to work and can solve any problem. She has a sharp tongue and believes that almost all men are primitive creatures. Tanya is Martin's first love. She's attractive, sings beautifully, and works in the field of music. She knows almost everything about Martin, and this makes Gina jealous. She's very groovy and cheerful, is attracted to the same groovy man. Gina Waters-Payne is Martin's wife and careerist, works for a public relations firm. She's attractive, persistent, and loves to win arguments. She has a good heart, is romantic, and always ready to forgive her husband for all his antics. Played by Tisha Campbell. Ricky, Martin's former classmate with whom he constantly competed in everything. Ricky is a narcissistic and selfish man who likes to splurge for the attention of others. He's attractive, loves women, and changes them like gloves. Played by Miguel A. Nunes Jr. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.